Alright, just setting the scene here, my friends. Here's the building and the outside. Been talking to a few compatriots about the possibility of doing a mural here, so using this video for everybody. You see this long kind of white wall here next to the neighbors, at least up to the gate, or here at the corner. What kind of be an ideal starting place? Here's the outside of our nondescript commercial space trophy shop. Right down the street from the Balboa BART station, down over that way. And here we go. And the front space here, as all the common areas are still under construction. And we basically will be setting up a small theater and cabaret space here. It'll be about 50, capacity for 50 people. Still setting up the AV, but I'm working on the floor. Got about halfway done. Got a bit of plants and otherwise. There's no outside space, unfortunately, but there's a fair amount of common space. Again, most of the common areas are still under construction, but we'll show you all the things. So we have one downstairs bathroom, which is mostly done. I'm going to figure out some painting for it. And all ceilings in here, utility sink, toilet. And we got the kitchen, and it's your straight up sort of thing, preparation space, oven, sink, etc. And one of our studios is here. We go past the door separating the space to the Fox Knocker. And there's a bit of a hallway that connects the areas. We have another studio down here. And let's give you a quick idea. So this is entering into the downstairs workshop. Employees only, again, past thing from there. We get under construction, but you'll see kind of where we're at. So, ceiling in the outside, insulating these walls, and then all of this stuff when the construction is done will be gone. It's one of the last unbuilt out areas. So we'll get an idea of what the building started like. But then we'll get into where it's finishing. So there's a fair amount of space down here, and this will open up in the next month or so. Just been working on redoing the stairs. Well, we're going to go back to the front of the space again, or if you're still watching for the another inside mural opportunity. So, bit of a lounge here. At least some areas are starting to get complete. It's got a lovely view. It's not our backyard, but it's the neighbors. So you can look out upon it in the neighborhood. I was lounging here in the window. This studio is currently going to be occupied. It gives you an idea of one of them, and then we'll go to the other one. The size, and so everything's got a door and a window that then goes outside. Worst case scenario in the back of the building here is we also have ladders which attach to the rungs there. So our bank of 4 studios, and this weekend we're doing an epic turn the light switch, an epic carpeting project. So we are going to be carpeting the entire upstairs and moving everything you see here. And again, common areas are kind of under construction. We have the flooring materials here, for example, which are becoming the floor down there. So the studio in question is here across a bridge. How cool is that? So, show you the back size. I'm going to guess 10 by 12. And basic furnishings. We can take stuff out if you have enough of your own. And it's the green room, insulated ceilings, carpet, etc., etc. All right, and we'll go in a little further. Panorama whamma. All right, hope everything's in focus enough. Okay. And then we'll show you, so again, all the art still has to be hung up, more walls painted, we're going to carpet all this, chandeliers are going to find their homes, but again, things are still in process of installing a furnace downstairs. And then all this area will open up, so we'll have a lounge for the tenant base up here, an overflow space for your matadors, and then the lighting's still kind of localized pull chain for upstairs here. And then we have a shower that's been installed, and washing machine, and bathroom upstairs, and well, this is where everything's going. The under the rug is there's a whole storage space here in the front, which we're going to be pushing everything towards, and then that will open up all of this. So this will all be one big red velveted carpet expanse, and we'll head back down again. Good idea. So the end studio there, a bank of 4. So there's your neighbors, and go back in the studio one last time. All right, and then here's when you walk out, what you see. We'll probably move that lamp there. Oh, giant disco ball, gonna get that going soon. So we'll be saying that to you. All right, just a menagerie. So most of the studios are upstairs. And we're back down to where the common areas, workshops, cabaret space would be. We're just going to walk out the front here. And so this all open up and get decorated still. And then speaking of more decoration, this wall would like to do a mural on, and I'm thinking something, this whole place is going to be, the front space is called the Ocean Room, inspired by kind of a Shanghai bordello sort of color scheme. And I'm thinking the mural that's in, or the painting, the ocean, I'm not sure the exact title, but it's an ocean, little Japanese painting. It's very stylized, I think, from the turn of the century. And something inspired by that, but in a different color scheme on this wall here. And then we'll figure out some interesting painting for this back wall. So I've kind of left those intentionally open. And then the rest of it's kind of got this shim. I don't have any lights on right now, so it's a little dim in here. And then we have a stage and presentation space. So even if we're not open to the public, we'll be setting up a kind of a virtual sort of thing. So it could still have performers. We have all the gear here to reach your audiences. So that's kind of shifting, pivoting as the kids say. All right, well, we'll just say goodbye at this point. Thank you to Plant Life, our life. And may your God go with you.